Rather than... What if she wasn't interested anymore, though?
What if the guy wasn't interested the first time?
But then why he...
He just walked into the bathroom. Can a man go pee?
Am
I lying? Can a man go pee?
That ain't pee.
How you gonna...
Hey guys, we're back at chapter 21, Living for Today. So my name's Cece.
And I'm Tina.
And we are chapter 21. So the title of today's video is called 5-Minute Hot Seat. So you guys are gonna have 5 minutes to answer our really interesting questions that we have for you guys.
And we also want to give a shout out to our old subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And also to the new viewers, subscribe, like, comment, and keep on watching.
All right, so we're going to start off by having you guys introduce yourselves. So we can start here.
My name is Rose.
I'm Zipporah or Zip.
I'm Addie.
I'm Benji.
Awwal. Clifton.
Okay, so we want you guys to also go and follow our chapter 21_LFT. That's our Instagram page. And then, now, we're getting into the 5-minute hot seat. So, they're going to answer some questions, but with a twist. We're going to give you guys questions, but you're going to have 5 minutes to answer them. And that's collectively, not individually. So, if it's a debate, we're going to stop y'all at 5 minutes. No more, no less. Y'all ready?
I guess.
All right, y'all. So we're going to start off with a club scenario. So I will be portraying the female perspective.
And I'm going to be portraying the male's perspective.
Okay, so there's a single woman, and she's out with her friends, and she's at the club, and she notices this man staring at her.
And there's a single man with his friends, and he's staring at this woman.
And so they ended up having a moment by the bathroom. But he ends up passing her, and she was wondering, why did he not stop and talk to her?
And they ended up having a moment by the bathroom, but he didn't build up the courage. He's not trying to get courage in front of his friends, so he walked right past her.
And so it was the end of the night, and she left her friends, and he left his friends. But this man decides to come up to her, and she walks away.
And it was the end of the night, so he finally built up the courage to talk to her, and she walks away. And he calls her out her name.
So who's right and who's wrong?
And what would y'all do in this situation?
All right,
the timer starts.
5 minutes. Anybody can start.
See you. Bro, why you put it on? Oh, my bad, Clifton. Let the lady start.
So you said the guy?
They're both together at this moment and stuff like that. A club just end, you know, they're together.
And she's not trying to talk to her? And he's trying to talk to her?
We know the situation right now.
I didn't even get.
So there's a single person. There's two single people.
Mm-hmm.
One, they have a moment by a bathroom or whatever. One person thinks that someone's gonna approach them, but doesn't in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we want to know, who do you guys think is right and who do you guys think is wrong?
Both of them are wrong. Period.
Okay.
Why? Because one had the courage at first, and then at the end, the other one had the courage. So at the end of the day, they both did not talk to each other. So.
Yeah, and I feel like there wasn't necessarily a need for the lady to call him out of his name, like because she could have also
the guy actually called the girl out of her name because she walked away from him.
He was trying to talk to her.
Did she turn and respond? No.
She walked away.
She didn't want to listen.
Why would she say something when you don't know her?
Yeah, but
she's in the wrong. You expected somebody to chase you?
But then why did he call her out? Why did he call her out her name?
Because he probably felt like I had this opportunity to talk to you and you walked away. So
don't know guys do that.
No, but that's an issue though. Yeah, like just because you're salty because she's not trying to talk to you doesn't mean you call her out her name. Like to me that doesn't make any sense.
And I think she's wrong also for assuming he's gonna talk. He's gonna talk to her. Yeah, that's probably where the problem's at.
But he was staring at her all night.
They were staring at each other. She didn't make a move either.
Why didn't they just make a move? Period.
Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed, so.
Period.
Shoot your shot.
Period, sis.
So he didn't speak, but he called her out her name. But she walked away when he was trying to approach her, finally. So, how y'all feel about that?
Low-key, I lean more to the guy's side. Cause like, no, not no.
Yeah, let's know which side.
No, not because. The reason why is because at least the guy actually called you to actually let you know that he's actually coming. But yet, what did you do? You walked off and walked away.
We never said that. We never said he called her. We just said he was trying to approach her. Nope, one time.
Wait, so he was trying to approach her, right? And then that's when she walked off. Okay.
And then he curses her out.
Yeah, I feel like at that point, at the end, I really feel like he was really in the wrong.
Yeah,
because there's no need for that.
Yeah, he's extra. Yeah.
What if he didn't call her out her name?
What
And
type of
she
story
still
is
walked
this?
off.
I mean,
She could have declined politely. I mean,
right? Did she walk off like rudely, like eyeball him?
Y'all
up and
tell
down?
us.
We're gonna.
But
Right.
but the thing is nowadays girls do that.
Do what?
Do exactly the scenario.
Walk away?
Yeah, walk away. And guys also do the exact same thing. So there isn't a solution. It's actually the problem solver is they both should have walked towards each other and actually spoke.
But it's not forced. What if she wasn't interested anymore though?
What if the guy wasn't interested the first time?
Why
But then why
would
he
you call her her name?
He just walked into the bathroom. Can a man go pee?
Am
I lying? Can a man go pee?
That ain't
You
peace.
assume. How are you gonna
You guys
assume
got
that
1
he-
minute.
Assuming they didn't tell us exactly.
No,
what
but
happened. I'm just saying.
she
what we
thought he was gonna come and talk to her, but yeah, he just walked past by her.
So what
And
side
he
are you
thought
guys
she was
on?
gonna talk.
Neither.
Yeah, to be honest, they're
They
both
were
wrong.
Why are they wrong?
how many times?
She
Oh,
assumed.
How you gonna be looking at someone from afar and be like, damn, you cute, but they're gonna be standing there and shit.
How is the girl wrong and how is the guy wrong?
So what if she walked up to him, but then he ends up walking away? Like, but they were looking at each other the whole night.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They're both wrong.
the girl is wrong for assuming. He's also wrong for not declining politely. He's wrong for calling her out of her name, period.
True. She summed it up for us.
All right, time's up. Well, that was 4 minutes and 53 seconds, so that's good. Next question. What are the boundaries of talking to someone?
There ain't no boundaries.
You said what are the boundaries of talking to someone?
Yeah, the clock starts now.
Oh shoot.
Okay, I feel like I really want to speak on this. I think it's something that has to be communicated between the two people, to be honest, because this talking stage thing that's going on nowadays, it's very like, it's a loose term, and it's really something you have to communicate with the person that you're interested in or whatever, because some people it's like, we're sort of exclusive, but then we're not, and it's too much assumptions. So I feel like at the end of the day, you really just need to communicate what are the boundaries.
I agree with Zip. I like your name is dope.
Thank you.
I agree with her, man. You know, just keep it 100 in the beginning and stuff, man. Don't beat around the bush and stuff, you know. It's too much bullshit already, so just keep it 100 in the beginning.
So how do you communicate to the person? Like, and what communication, how the communication's gonna go? Like, how do you enter into this talking stage with somebody without communicating in the first place?
Yeah. See, in the beginning it starts with assumption.
You vibe, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, vibing, but that's also, boy,
That's
you
not
vibing
communicating.
also.
You just feel like you feel it.
Yeah, that's an assumption. It's like, no, listen, you feeling like, yeah, you're vibing with the person, but you feeling like you can actually talk to the person about anything.
It's too different.
Yeah.
It's not an assumption, it's a reality though. Like, it's a reality that you can talk to them about anything. So, and it's a reality that you're feeling something about them. So that's not necessarily assuming, I don't think. I think it's assuming if you assume they feel the same way or that they're on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
So there are some assumptions, but like.
Yeah, sure.
So you said it's a vibe, and you said like with the reality and stuff. So can you guys please like Let me know, is vibing not a reality?
It's probably not a reality.
Yeah, because she was
If you're in it, it is.
in what? Because you just talking, you're not in a relationship.
I mean, you can vibe on like different levels. Like you could be at the club, and you know, both y'all tipsy and all that, and I mean, you guys get the vibe off that.
Bro, spitting facts though.
But on the real note, like after that night, like you know, you guys might not vibe. You know, I mean, you guys are both sober, and you know, when you get to know each other, type stuff.
Okay, I feel it. So how do you tell the next person, you know what, we're just vibing at the club when I was drunk and tipsy and I'm not really vibing with you? What if that's one person that's feeling that type of way when talking? How do you tell that person that?
But then we also have to differentiate between talking. So how long is talking? Is talking like a couple weeks? You guys just met each other and now you guys are trying to start a rapport with each other, start to get to know each other?
There's no time frame.
Yeah.
No time.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
you
just-
feel like
No, you're going.
if you feel like you already know the person enough to like move to the next stage, then yeah.
But also, I feel like sometimes the talking stage can be used as an excuse for people. I'm not going to say specific gender, but people that are avoiding like commitment. And I think a lot of times they use that as a means to like not put a title on stuff. And it's like you just need to be like straight up. If you don't want to like move forward, let the person know. Because clearly, if you're talking, you're planning on being in a relationship. Like 9 times out of 10, you're trying to be in a relationship. So instead of just using that as a means to like latch onto the person, but not have a title, but then you have them there when it's convenient, you know, just be real with them, I think.
And when does this communication goes down? When do you guys have, rather, because you got to vibe with somebody, then you have to have conversations. When does that conversation and how does that conversation go?
And what this is, like what are you guys doing? You asked each other that.
Setting a boundary.
Yeah, and then one is gonna say theirs, and then the other is gonna say theirs, and then you guys put it together and figure it out.
And go up the rest.
And I also think that
That's stupid.
And I also think that talking throughout is very important because I feel like a lot of times people tend to just have the big talk, like we have to have the talk, what are we? But it's also important to just talk throughout like the situationship and kind of just, I don't know, little checkpoints here and there, just communicating, you know, like I feel this way, this is what I'm on, you know, just because things can be temporary, but also, yeah, your mind can change as well. So just be upfront with that.
Okay. So being upfront in the beginning, or what if it's like, do you set boundaries in the beginning and everything? Because some people go for talking and they don't know the boundaries, but time's up.
All right, so now we're on to our next question. How long do you expect to talk to someone before you or them make the next move into a relationship? You guys got 5 minutes.
There's no time.
There's no time.
Yeah, it kind of goes with the previous one. It's too hard. Like, really depends on the different person and like where you guys are at.
Love at first sight, that's an example.
That's a damn lie.
That's not
That doesn't
a thing.
exist.
There's no
That's
such
not
thing.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Just because it doesn't exist in your world doesn't mean it doesn't.
It doesn't exist.
Okay, here's why. I think because I think about things from more of like a psychologist aspect.
Yeah.
Love at first sight. There's attraction at first sight. Listen, leave me alone. There's I want to fuck you at first sight.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
no, we all
Yeah,
have
lust.
everybody's.
Just come inside now.
I need to make up. Like,
Jump on the road side and sit low.
so like,
Now we're outnumbered.
You're not even in it.
Just,
Sit on that low
Or you can
Just come right here.
stand behind them.
yeah, you
Now
can
you
stay
would
right
see.
here.
You want to see like.
Be let out in your world.
Hollywood. What if I sit next to you? Okay, so like I feel like there's I want to fuck you at first sight. Like and like that's leave me alone. And like that's a reality for a lot of people because like okay, real talk. Me personally, if I see a girl, I'm not gonna be like, damn, I'm in love with you. When I say that, it's more of like, damn, I really want to fuck you right now. Like, but that's real. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. A lot of like, that's how like a lot of guys really think. Like, no, like love is first sight is just chemicals trying to fuck. That's
You
all
said
it
a
is.
lot of guys.
Nigga, hell yes, a lot of guys.
How do you know?
Because I
Because he's
know.
a guy.
Where's your facts? What's your resources?
Because I got a penis. That's why.
Say you don't say a lot of
Thank
guys.
you.
Y'all niggas have really had love
Okay,
at
so
first
what's
sight?
your guys' view? Because you guys are saying different
Wait,
from
let her
him.
repeat the question again. 'Cause
I'm not even done with the question. Oh, you good? You don't even know, so you don't know the question.
We'll repeat the question one more time. So how long do you guys expect to talk to someone before you or them make the next move into a relationship? Because everybody has different times that they want to start getting to know somebody and start saying, okay, I want to get into a relationship. Some people will do that as soon as they start meeting with the person, going out on dates and stuff like that. Or there's other people who want to take long, but they're not sure if they're ready to get into a relationship. But like, when do you guys think, how long should that take?
Shit, I say just, continue to chill, continue to vibe, eat together, go out.
Chill?
No, I'm being serious. I'm not saying when I'm saying chill, I ain't mean Netflix and chill, but like chill, go out, like do some adventurous shit, go for a walk and shit. But like just chill, vibe until you make yourself at home and stuff, then there's no exact time frame and stuff.
Okay, so what if you are chilling and vibing with multiple people?
That's a different story there.
Okay, with that, I think that's like a line you guys have to set though. You have and you have to talk about that. And if you're, it's about boundaries. That's what it really comes down to. Because like, if me and you don't have that, I can still talk to people. I'm actually gonna talk to other people. You know what I'm saying? If I really I'm testing the boundary, like the waters or whatever. Until me and you sit down and have that conversation of, yo, this is what I want out of this, and this is what you want out of this. And like Zip was saying, that's what you have to talk about throughout your relationship, plain and simple. Instead of like having like that big talk when things get serious. I don't believe you.
And for me, I feel like there shouldn't be necessarily a rush to get into a relationship because I feel like the relationship that lasts the longest, like there was a foundation at first. And I mean, I can't be the judge of everything, but like I feel like you can't have much of a foundation if you guys start dating like the second week and then you're already in a relationship, you know. But for some people, I mean, maybe that works for you, but personally, I don't think that works. So you have to build a foundation first. Yeah.
Okay, and how do you build that foundation?
Like my dad would say, that's your friend, right? You see, everything starts from friends.
Yo.
Bro, for real. But,
How do you build that foundation? I say one day at a time, man. Stop looking at, stop comparing your relationship or whatever it is you got to other people. Stop looking on social media and your homegirls or your homeboys to be an answer or to be an outlet. Just do it the way you want to do it and just flow with the way you want to flow and shit. You're going to find the answers. It's all up here.
Man, ugly, bro.
So I'm wondering, y'all both single and one person's thinking about a relationship and the next person is thinking about, I still want to talk for this amount of time. We still talking, we still vibing. The person they just want to talk, and then at a certain amount of time they say, I want to talk to other people too. So
and the other person wanted to be in a relationship with that specific person.
So they were vibing with that person, trying to build that foundation with them. But the next person was acting like they're building that foundation. But
I think that's when you have to realize you need to leave.
Yeah, you
like,
do me
the
person that he's vibing and trying to get, the person doesn't want a relationship.
Exactly, and that's
so
like, and my thing is like, if you don't speak up about things,
can we just finish your sentence?
Like, if you don't speak up about things, like you can't expect something else to happen. If you don't tell person A or person B how you feel, you can't expect them to like go for a relationship. Unless you guys sit down and talk about it.
Thank you. 5-minute hot seat. Okay, so the next question is, what do you consider space to be? Is it completely a break in seeing other people or just wanting personal space for yourself? And how would you communicate that with your partner?
Wanting personal space to yourself. You saying, you asking for a break and then seeing other people, that's pretty much being done with the relationship because you're seeing other people. And how you communicate with your partner, you let them know like why you need the space or I just want like some time to myself to think or something like that. You just pretty much just let them know straight up.
Yeah, I agree with Addie. I'm like a complete introvert, so sometimes I just really like being by myself. And I think that's just something you just have to communicate, like let them know. They should like kind of know you if they're your partner. But just let them know like, okay, I just need some space to myself. This doesn't mean we're going to be done and we're like breaking up or taking a break because that's BS. But just let them know like, I just need to spend some time with myself, yeah, pretty much.
That sounds good. Does anybody have anything against that?
There's no
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all said like a break. So is anything wrong with a break? Because you said nah. Two people said nah. Break's just a break. Like
It's over.
yeah. What if they take a break? They just want to take a break and
Have
stuff
space
like that.
to themselves.
I think it's different for everybody. Like with me personally, if I ever looked at like a woman and said, "Yo, I need a break," that means like honestly, this relationship is done. I just want to go like fuck around. Like you know what I'm saying?
So then, should you tell that person, "Let's break up," or should we take a break?
I think not everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Like because in the beginning you might just want to break and just that space from somebody, but then as like you know more time goes where you have that break, you realize like I really don't want to be in the relationship, and that's when you should voice it. But don't like keep them thinking you guys are gonna get back together while you're fucking somebody else and like they're just doing their own thing.
Right.
So, my question to you: how long should you
Go on your
wait?
break.
Yeah, should you go on break? To be honest, before you voice it to your other person.
Honestly, I think like the moment you sense it, it should be something you guys talk about. You feel me? Like, and that's like just where my thoughts sit. Cause like if I'm honestly not talking to you about it, I think that's a selfish thing on my part. You know, while I'm over here seeing other women and like you're over here like just waiting for me being like that good girl type thing. So
I also feel like there's different type of spaces. You know, there's space like when you just feel like you just want to take some time to yourself, and then there's also the space where you know you guys get in a fight, and then you know, but without really communicating and you know, resolving the issue, and just willing to take a space. I feel like that is BS. You know, you should first resolve the issue and then try to take a space. But if you take a space without resolving the issue, then you're pretty much just saying that you don't really give a shit about the relationship. So you should definitely try to resolve the issue, whatever it is, you know, that you're going through in your relationship, before you try to take a space. And that's how I feel.
Facts.
Okay. Anybody? Cause I see y'all clapping and stuff. Anybody got something to add on?
I'll say besides before resolving the situation or like looking at the, I'll say look at the situation like why are you guys taking a break? Is it family problems? You just need to like better yourself as a person before you could feel like you can love this person? Like, are you having problems loving yourself? Like, figure out the reason as to why you guys are taking a break before going on having a full shebang and stuff, the conversation, whatever it is.
yeah. Plus, I feel like if we're on a break and one of us is having sex, that's in a sense cheating. Cause like to me, a break just means like I need like a longer period of space, you know. And if we don't clarify what that break really means, and the other person sleeps with somebody else, then that's technically like that could be seen as cheating in that sense.
I disagree. So for me, when I hear like, can we take a break? For me, that's just we're breaking up. Like, period. Like that's how I see it. Like if you're telling me you want to take a break, that means we're breaking up. That's just how I see it. So I feel like if you're taking a break from me or whatever, and you go sleep with someone else, that's your business. Because for me, we're broken up. You know, like that's happened to me in the past where someone was like, oh, we need to take a break. They're like, okay, I'm ready to come back. I'm like, no, we're broken up. You know, that's just how it is for me.
So then at that point, you might as well contact each other and say, let's break up. And especially if you know you're going to be sexually active with other people, that's basically, you want to test the water still. You're still trying to see if there's somebody else that you still like, or, you know, you're trying to relieve yourself with other people. So if you're going to do that, you might as well not be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't believe in breaks.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
But I do believe that some people need to take their time and think for themselves and work on themselves to make sure that when they come back into a relationship, they're both equal.
Why can't you think when you're in a relationship?
Sometimes it's a lot because you have to think about the other person.
I won't bother you. Just and Cece, go to your house. I'll go to my house.
See, but that's when like a space. That's when like a space is needed. Then not in a break in a sense. Because a break is basically saying I need to break up. But like if I'm in a relationship with a girl and I'm like, yo, and she's like, she needs space. I'm like, all right, cool. Go get your space. You know, like if you need to like not see me for like a week, that's cool. Go do what you gotta do. But like we're still together at the end of the day.
All right, guys. So we're on our last question.
I don't like that term.
So, how do you differentiate exclusive relationship versus a non-exclusive relationship?
Talking to and seeing other people, like basically.
Well, the question is, how do you differentiate exclusive relationship versus a non-exclusive relationship? So it's not only talking. How do you make this person exclusive versus, no, this person, I'm just going to talk to them, we're non-exclusive?
So basically, the main chick, side chick, all that extra
dating
stuff.
versus a fling.
Shit, if
I tell you,
you gotta claim someone.
Yeah, like
y'all both gotta claim each other to be exclusive.
Real talk.
Both of y'all doing is claim each other. Then shit, you better find your way somewhere else.
Like, yeah, no, like sad but true. But yeah, Benji's right. Like, I feel like if I come to you and I'm like, okay, like basically, like, let's take it back to like kindergarten. Do you want to be my girlfriend? You know, like real talk. And you look at me, you're like, yeah, I want to be your girlfriend. At that point, we both know that, okay, we're in an exclusive relationship. Like, the commitment has been said. We've spoken it out there. We're not seeing nobody else, you know? But then that doesn't mean you expect me to post you on my social media to make it exclusive. Because I know nowadays that's what, like, most people, like, you know, oh, post me on this to make it, like, yeah, post me on this to make it official. Like, no.
Oh, that was high school.
High school, yeah. Make me I'm in a relationship with you on Facebook to make it official.
So how do you choose? How do you choose these people in your life? How do you choose the ones that are dateable to you, or the ones that, you know what, this is just a fling?
You will know.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Observe.
How do you know? Like,
Yeah. What do you observe?
You observe the way, you know, the way you're like, the way they are, the type of person you're actually looking for, and like you put the way they are. You know, and you compare it with the person you're looking for, and if it doesn't match, then bye-bye. If it does, or if it does just a little bit, you know, you stick it out there and you wait, and then you just watch to see, you know, if anything else will pop up or happen. And if it doesn't, then yeah, that's when you say adios, I'm taking my back.
But then again, there are different people when they're in public, and different people when it's just them and that specific person. So you can't really like use one observation to find a solution to like the person you like without actually like having a one-on-one like time type thing.
But also, isn't it like, don't every person have more than 2 characters to themselves? Yeah. So that's kind of normal to me, right?
Like, I have a
no, to me that's kind of normal, like, because it's kind of like, you know, when you're with your girl, it's different.
Yeah. Then when like with your guys,
yeah, with your guys,
it's a whole different ballgame.
Exactly.
But shouldn't it be too different now that it's like, you know, Gemini status.
Yeah, like I feel like when we say different, it's not like different in the sense where it's like if I'm with my girl, I'm with my girl, but if I'm with my guys, I'm talking about damn little mom got a fat ass and like I'm about to go tap, you know, this and that. You feel me? Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's different. But it's like if I'm with my guys, I'm like we can have like guy talk and still be chill, you know. But like it's not like somebody my girl doesn't completely know. You feel me? And it's not like way out there. Like it's not like I'm crazy.
Okay, yeah, you're not crazy.
But like going back to like the list that the thing I have a list where it's like bring home, like I can bring home to my mama and I can't bring home to my mama. That's like where you like, you know, you have to fall on the I can bring you home to my mom's list.
Okay, so let me ask this. So you can't even see, you just see the girl or the guy and just say, you know, this person's a fling. You can't even be with them and be like, no, I want to be that positive person and like try to help, you know. Well, you don't have to like train them or anything, but I'm saying like, you know, you can't just see them as a fling. Would you like, I don't know.
Okay, with that person has to grow on their own maturely. Like, okay, and like, okay, so at church I was told that in a relationship you need 100 and 100, right? You can't expect me to bring 75 when you're bringing 100 to me. Like shit makes no sense whatsoever. So like you can't come to the relationship expecting me to be the one to like help you grow in that sense. You have to be your own person and an individual and like be grown on your own already before I can be with you personally.
Well, I feel like okay, so I feel like the young like women and men that we are now, we weren't always this way.
Right.
And there was clearly someone that kind of aided us along the way. So I feel like it is possible to sort of like mold someone in a sense, but I think it comes to a point where it's like, it's different when you're taking on this whole task and you're trying to completely change the person. But I don't think there's any like shame or any harm in like positively like molding someone for the better, if that makes sense.
Right. Like I understand where you're coming from.
What are characteristics of a fling and a dateable person?
That's
when because y'all said y'all observe. What are you observing? Like,
so are you seeing time? So okay.
If you overjoy, you a fling. If you overjoy, you a fling. Real talk. If you're not, you come here to the Oma.
Oh, hey Andrew. Oh
now we find out you're low-key. My one-on-one time will let me know if you're low-key or overjoy.
Okay, well, we are done with this part 1 segment, and we just want y'all to continue watching. Stay tuned. Give us 10 likes, and we'll give y'all part 2. So,
Do
yeah.
your thing, man. We'll be back.
Hey.
You know, we're going to be back.
So, give us 10 likes, and we'll give you guys a part 2. So, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and see y'all later. Bye.